Hi and welcome to the first Start interview of 2010. Today we're sitting down with Garms.com, which is bringing fashion prototyping to the masses. I am Frederick.
And I'm Fidel. And now let's get started. Garms.com is a platform made for aspiring fashion designers. They can upload their designs and ideas and have them prototyped by Garms. Through a community process, the gold nuggets, which are the best items, are selected and put into mass production. This results in an opportunity for the designer to get his work out without having to source for materials, logistics, production facilities.
Of course, for coping with this, the less fashionable part of the fashion industry, at least if you're on a creative streak, Garms grabs the percentage.
And without having to suck up to benefactors, journalists and Hollywood stars. Sitting here with the two of three co-founders of Garms, Andy and Thomas, and you guys have had a lot of experience with investors, so just give us your pitch.
The pitch of Garms, okay.
Yeah.
Basically, Garms is a platform where creative people can bring their own ideas of new fashion products. And if people like them, if people want them, we make it happen. We produce them, we sell them, and we share the money with the designer. You guys know that having the idea before somebody else makes money. And this is what we are trying to do. We're trying to aggregate the best ideas and making the best products.
How did you come about that problem? What was your first contact with that?
Sure. The vision is simple, okay? Getting good ideas, making better products, bringing to the market. This is the vision, okay? This is like the virtual thing. The problem comes when it comes to reality. Making fashion is a complex process. And this is where we had to basically adjust our vision. And this is what we did the last years. We had the vision, I would say, 2 years ago roughly. We met, we brainstormed how to improve our product, and then we met with experts out of the industry. And we had to understand that it's not so easy as we imagined it. For example, the first bigger workshop we had 20 people telling us, I would say, 5 hours in 5 million different ways that our project is impossible.
Yeah.
And next day we went to Hungary, talked to manufacturers, and they told us, guys,
the thing with impossible, many people all the time were saying it, still say it's impossible. But currently, let's say we currently know that it's not impossible. But it was a tremendous lot of work, to do this connection of this, rigid industry, like production, like sourcing of the textiles, and a really fast-moving internet, right? And this was a big challenge. Still is, and is always going to be, of course.
Okay, so what were your biggest problems apart from being demotivated by people who were saying it's not going to work? What were your biggest problem you encountered during your phase of founding Garms?
Shall I give you a list? Seriously?
1,000 pages?
Is it the people, is it the technology, is it the overall idea, business model?
The problem is, from a perspective, if we talk to an investor, basically if we talk to anybody and show us our concept, our basically value chain, they say it's too big, it's too complex. And this is the truth. It is enormously complex, it's enormously big. The reason why we do it anyway is because by doing all of this, we enable the designer, we enable the customer, because we cover this part. And this is our main problem. It's a freakingly complex project, and out of complexity comes problem. And if you want the biggest problem, I would say it's the project itself, in my opinion.
What keeps us really motivated on that, because we all the time hear this, is basically really our stakeholders on a creative side.
Absolutely.
Especially women are amazing. Lovers, and if you talk to them, they're really and you really get information if they start to jump around, if they see that what we are about to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is incredibly so much dominating the negative side. That's why we are keeping moving.
Exactly. We had one, which was an 11-year-old girl designing for us, fashion designing, and she's since she's 9, same, she is a person, she's a fashion designer, 9 years old. Now she's 11. She in these 2 years she even applied to Lagerfeld and got an official letter.
No kidding.
Official letter of rejection that they currently do not hire new designers. And when we talked with her in the very beginning, she was professionally answering I would say 40-year-old woman, strict, direct. Where is my stuff? get it done, etc., etc. And when we sent her the actual prototype, the actual prototype, she wrote us back like, I would say 3 lines of thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like it's exactly what I imagined. Thank you a lot, and it was really like heartwarming.
And it's a prototype, and since then she's wearing it every day in school.
Yes.
And the whole school loves it, right? So it's showing that we definitely solve a pain here, and really get people like really motivated and excited about what we're doing. And this is what keeps us doing it.
What do you think about Vienna as a place for entrepreneurship? You said there are seed investors, but it's not working.
We have different opinions.
Yeah, my opinion is I actually have 2 opinions. The first opinion is Vienna is great. There's a lot of creative potential.
Yeah.
It's basically the cultural heartbeat of a larger area, from my point of view.
Austria is always thinking a little bit gigantic. I have to say so, Hungarian. Like larger region on the okay.
Okay. In my opinion, there are a lot of creative and great people in Vienna. There's an intense, good, at least web scene in Vienna. There's a lot of innovation coming out of Vienna. There are a lot of startups which can compete on European level, like out of their innovation, what they are. This is the good side. The bad side is there were not enough, let's say, success stories yet. I hope they will come, because of the reason there weren't enough success stories yet. There's not enough capital, like trusting these ideas. So this is where we currently have a little bit of problem in Vienna. I really hope this will change within the next years. I really believe so, and we are trying our best to raise awareness for this region here.
Wicked.
Okay. What I am missing here is, if I look at the networking side, what is really working is with like people on like, let's say, on like a same generation level. But what I absolutely missing is actually the I should say the English, or I'm missing English words. Like going through these generations, because what I see is that there are, where we now got in step by step, is that on the higher levels, like older levels, they are really good network people, but they absolutely lost the connection to the really cool young dynamic guys, and actually they need them, and dynamic guys need them. So this is not working currently. We have to take care of it.
Or we try.
So your advice to people looking to found their company in Vienna, what would you say?
I would say one thing, and I mean it's like keep this in your mind, like just do it, and like every day do it, and don't like say I first need some developer to do it and I cannot program or shit like this. Then find him or learn it. That's it. If you don't have money, do whatever you can. Come as far as you can. If you don't have money, try to find it, but show something. Just do it. Fucking do it. That's the only thing I have to say.
Yeah. We actually were not good in this in the beginning.
Yeah, we completely faked it.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you very much, and we hope that you guys will be a success story for your investors. Thank you again.
We hope.